Mystic West Music Hour.
What's going on, guys? This is Mystic West Music. Going to be bringing to you an extended lesson for the song Love of My Life by the one and only McKnight. This lesson is going to be for the people who are a little newer to the piano, need a little more time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this. Alright, so as you can see, there are 6 flats on the screen, which means we are in the key of G flat. Okay. The G flat chord is a G flat, B flat, and a D flat. Okay. Those are those 3 chords. And everything I do, I'm basically playing those same notes, just different octaves. So these are all G flats that I'm playing right here. And there will be a chord or a time where you can add a 9, which means you would do G flat, A flat, B flat, and D flat. So if you play all of those 4 together, I take the A flat out of here and I add it to the top. So if I put it up there, it just kind of makes it sound a little bit nicer. However, that also sounds really nice if you do it together like that. So that chord, even there's a G flat major 7, which is G flat, B flat, D flat, and you add an F. You can also throw that in there. If you can get it all with your hand, you can do that. Or if you want to do an inversion. Anyways, we'll keep it simple to the G flat major. Alright, so remember that chord? That chord is going to be one of the main chords, okay? And that is the key we're in. The very, very beginning is going to be a C flat or B. It's going to be a C flat minor 6 is what the chord is ultimately going to be. This chord will come to play later in the song, so we'll go ahead and learn it now. It is a C flat or B with the left hand, C flat or B, and then a D or E flat. Oh, in this case, it's an E double flat. So it's an E, but you double flat it. So it's E double flat to a G flat. Okay, so it's basically a B minor, but since we're in a different key, it's a C flat minor. You're going to add the A flat note on top and make it a C flat minor 6. So it's C flat, double E flat, G flat, and A flat. You could also call this a B minor 6, I think. Anyways, it's a C flat minor 6. That chord is going to come later on, okay? It also is in the intro. Your left hand is going to be on the C flat. Your right hand is going to play the E double flat or D to the E or F flat. Then you're going to play the D and G flat again. And you're going to go to the A flat. Left hand is going to be playing half notes. These are all going to be quarter notes. It's going to sound like this. I'll count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 major. The next chord, this is one of the ones that happens a lot, these three chords. It's going to be an A flat minor 7 over G flat. Okay, so that's going to be a G flat in the bass, and then an A flat, a C flat or B, and then an E flat. Put the G flat in the bass, you have an A flat minor 7. Okay, so that's what that looks like. For this next chord, it's an A flat minor flat 5 over G flat, and what you're going to do for that is you're going to take the E flat and lower it, whatever finger you have on that E flat, and lower it to a D or an E double flat, and that's going to become an A flat diminished over G flat. Is basically what that is. It's an A flat diminished 7, fully diminished, or 7, but instead of having the G flat up top, instead of having it up here, you have it in the bass. So it's G flat, A flat, C flat, E double flat, or a D. And then if you hear this in the song, like that's where that part comes in the song. You can do the G flat 9. So those three chords, G flat major, A flat minor 7 over G, A flat minor flat 5 over G, or as this says, A flat minor 7 plus 11. Those three chords are going to be for the verses and the choruses and the part later where it's like, okay, so verse, chorus, the ahs, and then the outro. Because the outro, it's the chorus, excuse me, it just fades away. There is a part in the second verse, and go ahead and mention this, where it does something like this. Does the regular chord. It's like, always seem like a reality. And then this part, for love, don't seem so far away. So right there in the second verse, when you get to don't seem so far away, you're going to go to this F flat major. It's also considered an E major. If you look at the notes, it's the same as an E major chord. I like to play the add 9, but those notes would be F flat, A flat, and C flat. And if you add the 9, which would be the G flat, it looks like that. So it's those 4 notes. You can add the root. That happens one time in the second verse. Don't seem so far away. Back to the all I wanna do, all I wanna feel, all I wanna be is close to you. Alright? So that is the intro so far. We've got the verses and choruses and the ahs, because those are all the same. Now we're going to get into this pre-chorus. This chord is marked as an E double flat major 7 sharp 11. These 3 notes that are played, they fit and they sound good. I know there's not a name for the chord coming up. You don't have to necessarily, know. But this is what I found. Oh. It's kind of a weird chord. But anyways, the notes are E double flat, G flat, and an A flat. Okay? So it's those three notes, E double flat or D, G flat, and A flat. This is how it sounds like when you sing it. I'll do anything and everything. So it fits. I'll do anything. It's really quick. And everything. I'll do anything and everything. Okay? It's a quick chord, so it's not too bad. Sounds a little bit weird by itself. I'll do anything and everything. So this chord is a D sus4, but it's a D flat sus4, I'm sorry, and you're gonna have a 7. It's gonna be a dominant. I'll get into that in a second. So the notes are D flat. To make anything a suspended chord, you take the 3, that's a D flat, and you take that 3, which is the F, and you raise it to the 4. Anyways, let's just stay on what is right here. The D flat sus4, so it's going to be D flat, G flat, and A flat. You take those 3, play a D flat in the bass, and then you're going to take your thumb and add the C flat. Now I know that says A flat minor 11, which I guess it could also be looked at that as well. So you can look at that or look at it as a D flat 7 suspended chord. So I'll do it one more time. Before that, I'll do anything and everything. Okay, and it's going to go to please you. Alright, there's that 9. To please you. We've already done that one. This is going to be a new one. E flat minor 7. You know how much I need you. Alright, so this E flat minor 7. We'll take the regular chord, E flat minor. It's going to be an E flat, G flat, and a B flat. Add the E flat in the bass. To make it the minor 7, we are going to add the D flat. Okay, I'll leave that up for a second. So it's these 4 notes. You know how much I need you. A flat minor 7. So we've kind of done that chord already from the beginning, except it's not over G flat. It's just the regular one, but it's G flat, A flat, C flat, E flat. So it's like this. You know how much I need you. To a C minor, C flat minor. You're always on my mind. This is from earlier when I was telling you that it's going to be the C flat minor to the C flat minor 6. That's where you do it. You're always on my mind. Okay. Then it's going to go into the chorus. You're more than wonderful, more than amazing, the irreplaceable love of my life. Okay, then you keep repeating that. At the very end, the irreplaceable love of my life. Alright, so basically what we're going to do here, it's like an A flat minor, but we're going to take that A flat minor, take the A flat out, use your thumb for the C flat, then then you're going to add an E flat and a G flat. So that's kind of like doing an A flat minor. You're just not playing the A flat part. But love of my life. And then it's kind of just like. So it's kind of like that little trumpet part. And then it goes back into the verse. Always. So the second verse. Okay. Now what's coming up is the bridge. Now this is probably the part that has the most chords and the most movement. The pre-chorus has a little bit of movement, but the bridge definitely has the most amount of chords. It changed. Some of the things change a little bit. There's a A flat major in it, but let's go ahead and get into this. So the very first chord, baby, you know, you're my one and only. You know, you're my one and only. All right, so that first part, we're gonna have another suspended, B flat suspended, which is a B flat, E flat, and F. This is that thing I was mentioning a little bit earlier where you go from a suspended to the regular chord. So it's going to be B flat suspended 4, B flat, E flat, B flat, E flat, F, to the regular B flat, which is B flat, E double flat, or D, and an F. And then this one is a B flat dominant 7, flat 9. I don't play the B flat over here because to me they're just too close and it sounds weird, plus it's like 5 notes. So play a B flat with your left hand, an A flat with your right hand, play a C flat or B with your next finger, and you're going to play the E double flat or D, and then the top is an F. Okay, so that's what that chord looks like. You could do some inversions of it if you wanted. Play F, just kind of switch them around, but we'll keep it as just the main one, the regular one with the. So it's gonna be, again, we'll do that part. Baby, you know, you're my one and only. Now the E flat minor 7, we've done this one. My one and only. And this part's going to be a little bit of movement. It's going to be a D flat over F to a G flat. All right, so let's do those. D flat major over F. Whenever you see that, whatever chord is on the right side, so when I take that away, it's just a D flat major. And it's D flat major over F. Whatever letter is on the right is going to be in the bass. See how I take that away? Whichever note I hit, it's an F or whatever. All right, so the D flat is D flat, F, and A flat over F. So it's going to do that. And then it's going to go like that one time, then to a G flat major, which we know. All I want to do. So the next part is listed as an E flat minor 7. But instead of being a regular E flat minor 7, it's going to be over A flat. And apparently when I do that, it makes it an A flat 9 sus 4. Which, yeah, kind of is. So you can look at it like that, or you can look at it like an E flat minor 7, because you're basically doing an E flat minor 7 over A flat. So those notes are, in case we didn't go over, it's a D flat, E flat, G flat, B flat over an A flat. So it's like this, the D flat over F. Then this is a regular A flat, do, A flat major. So it's going to be A flat, C, and E flat. So let's do that again. All I wanna do is be together. Alright, so this is another D flat over F. I'm doing the inversion, which is A flat, D flat, and F over F. Be together. He's going to have another chord walk up. It's going to be a C flat major or a B, which is C flat, E flat, and G flat. And we're going to do that over an E flat. So it's going to be like a D flat over F, be together. And it's going to be like a one movement. Okay. So we're going to be at the very end, and then we're going to walk down to a B flat add 9 over D, which I guess it's not that this computer program is not happy with that B flat add 9 over D because of that double flat. But anyways, it's going to be a B flat major 9, which is B flat, C, D, or E double flat, and then an F. So it's going to be 4 notes. Okay. So then you add the D or E double flat. This is going to look all crazy for a second. So it's going to be like this. Sugar, you know I'll never leave you lonely. And you guys know this, E flat minor to a D flat. 'Cause in your eyes. So that D flat is just like all the other ones, it's just at the end. 'Cause in your eyes. And this is an A flat major, which we have done. A flat, C, and E flat, but this time it's over a C. 'Cause in your eyes I see forever. So let's do that one real quick. So the way I do it, it's a C flat major 7 or a B major 7, C flat major 7. I play the C flat in the bass, and instead of making my hands do this, instead of playing those notes so closely together, I just take out the C flat and I just play those 3, makes it a little bit easier. And those notes are a B flat, E flat, and G flat. So it's kind of like it's like an E flat minor with a C flat in the bass. That's how I play it. So it's like this. In your eyes I see. Oh no. 'Cause in your eyes I see forever. And this last one is going to be an A flat minor 7 over D flat. And we've already done the A flat minor, but we just make it over D flat. Then it goes into the very end of that. 'Cause in your eyes I see forever. Oh. part of the reason why he does that chord over a D flat is because the D flat is the 5 of the next chord, which is going to be that G flat. But, all right, guys, there you go. That was McKnight, Love of My Life. This was a request. Really hope that this helped. If you liked this video, please feel free to like or subscribe.